how do you find factors using synthetic division? Okay, let's say you're given an example to find, let's say our polynomial in this case is f of x is equals to x to the power 3 minus x squared minus 4x plus 4. Okay, and let's say in this case our factor, one of the factors is x minus 2. So how are you going to find other factors? So you're going to equate, because this is linear, you're going to equate it to be 0. So x minus 2 is equals to 0, x is equals to 2. So this 2 is the one that you're going to now divide in this polynomial. Okay, so how do you now use synthetic division? Okay, so let's draw something like that. Okay, now what we're going to do is we are going to get the 2, okay, the x is equals to 2. Okay, we're going to divide it into the coefficients of all the values, okay, in this polynomial. Now the coefficient of x to the power 3, you're just able to see that it is a 1. Just make sure that all the powers are decreasing. Okay, so here we have 1, we have minus 1, here we have negative 4, here we have 4, our constant. So make sure that when you're starting to divide or to use synthetic division, put a 0 here. Okay, so what you're going to do, you're going to add 1 plus your 0 there, it just give us a 1. Okay, then it will be 2 multiplied by our 1 there, that will just give us a 2. Okay, then again we're going to go negative 1 plus 2, that will just give us a 1. Okay, then again we're going to multiply 2 multiplied by 1, that would give us a 2. Okay, then negative 4 plus 2, that will give us a negative 2. Okay, then your 2 multiplied by your negative 2, that will give us a negative 4. Then your 4 minus 4, that will give us a 0. Okay, this should always give you a 0 if it is indeed a factor. Okay, so now how do you now represent this? So how you're going to write this is you drop the power of x. Okay, it was x to the power 3, but now it will be x squared. So here where there is x, you put x squared, you put x and you put x like that. Okay, okay, yeah, you just put x here actually. Okay, so yes, because we dropped the 1 power of x. So what are we going to have? So in this case we just have x squared. Okay, we have positive 1, so plus x, we have minus 2. This is another factor. We've said this is our factor and this is another factor. So now how do you find that factor? Okay, you can either use the formula method for solving quadratic equations, but this one, I think this one, you can use the product and the sum method. So our product in this case is what? We have the coefficient 1 here, we've got a negative 2 here. So what are we going to have? To just product will be negative 2. So this will be negative 2. Our sum is just 1. Our factors, which two numbers can we multiply to give us negative 1? But when you add those numbers, they'll give us a positive 1. So you realize there's 2 and negative 1. Okay, when you multiply these ones, they'll give you negative 2. When you add them, they'll just give you a positive 1. Okay, so in this case, what will be all our factors? All the factors that we'll have x minus 2, we'll have x plus 2, okay, and x minus 1 after solving this expression. Okay, so these will be our factors. Provided if they ask you to find the values of x, you're just going to equate this whole expression to 0, and you're going to get, x is equals to 2, x is equals to -2, and x is equals to 1. So this is how you solve using synthetic division when you're solving polynomials.